Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. These blessings and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Izar, you with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, I want to title this lesson, something to the effect of being in agreement with your wife is a near impossibility on this side. All right, and the title pretty much explains it all. All right, it's near impossible to be in agreement with your wife because the way that the society is, the way that the flesh is, all these things tying in together, okay, with the things that they've been taught from their youth, all right, gives them this idea or this mindset that they're independent, that they can make their own decisions, all right, and that they don't have to be in agreement with you. They don't have to tell you anything. They don't have to answer to you. Okay, you're not their Lord. You're none of these things, all right? You have this thing in the Christian church where it's like, they tell you that they're married to Jesus or whatever the case, which his name's not Jesus, his name's Yahushua. But they'll skip over you, okay, and claim to have this direct connection with the Messiah, okay, and they'll disregard your relationship, and in some way in their mind, they're righteous because they answer directly to Yahushua. Okay, but that's not how things work. Okay, when you have a husband, the Most High answers to your husband if he's in the truth. Okay, he goes by the husband, all right, and then the wife comes secondly. That's the order of things, Hamashiach or Christ is the head of the church, all right, and the man is the head of the woman. Okay, but what you have in this society is you got a lot of headless bodies walking around, okay, speaking of you women, all right, because most of you are self-governed, all right? And the thing about it is, even if you have a wife who's doing some things that are, commendable, all right, there's still going to be these ways that they have about themselves that's going to put you at variance, even though you can try all you want. You can try all you want to be in agreement, to make sense, to be logical, to soften your tone, to be considerate. And it's never going to be enough because that one time where you get too logical, okay, or that one time where she don't feel like responding to your logic, even though it's wisdom, all right, all hell breaks loose. Now you arguing. Now you pissed the fuck off. Then don't let you see. You're not allowed to display any anger in this society as a man. You're not allowed to say, no, that's bullshit what you're talking about right now. You need to chill out with that shit. You ain't allowed to do that. Why? Because, oh no, don't let you say that something that they did is stupid. Oh no. Oh, so you calling me stupid now? No, I said what you did was stupid. You see? But this is the plight of the Israelite man, okay? This is what we have to deal with. You see? This is a part of it. The scriptures tell you shall have trouble in the flesh. And that is what you have in this society when you have a woman. Especially a so-called Black, Latino, and Native American woman who's been raised in America, Babylon the Great. Oh yeah, you got hell. And this is why the apostles speak so negatively about so-called Black, Latino, and Native American women. Okay? A lot of y'all do got some redeeming qualities, but it goes out the window when shit like that occurs, when a man can't reason with you. A man who's trying to be righteous is going to try to reason with individuals to have peace. There's going to be situations where things might happen because we're in the flesh, but then a man will go back and, yeah, look, man, what's the problem, dude? Let's, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it amongst each other, amongst brethren. How is it that you in a household, all right, with an individual, and you want to work with the individual, you want to work together with the person, you want to have some type of understanding and peace, okay? But anytime that person or individual comes to you, speaking of the man coming to the woman, okay, let's say you both are set out to do a task. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. All right, let's say that you guys set out to do a task. Let's just say that, right? And the task requires very specific parameters. You got to follow very specific rules, okay? And you can see your wife break the rule, and you can say, well, hey, look, really, in order for us to accomplish our goal, this is the rule. You can't do this, you can't do that. Man, you'll get so much pushback, man. You'll feel like you about to get pushed off the cliff like Yahweh Shah was. How much pushback you'll get, man. That's how I feel sometimes, man. And it's a shame, honestly, man. It's a shame, but it's all part of the straight gate that Yahweh Shah set up for us, man. That trouble in the flesh. The scriptures say, as a continual dropping, it says the contentions of a wife are a continual dropping. All right, a continual dropping. Hell, man, and I even remember going back to that example of Job, man. Job and his wife. Job's wife wasn't necessarily wicked. Not above other women. You know what I'm saying? Like, she, I believe I heard one of the apostles say she was a believer. She just stopped believing when things got hard. Okay? But the scriptures say that a wicked woman is given in turn to a wicked man. Well, we know Job was not wicked. Job was called righteous. All right? A righteous man that escheweth evil, right? Just, look at my servant Job. It's what Yahweh Shah said. So, if you take that example of what his wife said to him, that was some bullshit. That was some straight up bullshit. But guess what? That's what happens, man. That's how women operate, okay? With them being the weaker vessel, you're going to have those moments, man. And it's just some bullshit. We got to get the fuck up out of here, man. We got to get up out of here. And that's why the scriptures talk about not divorce. There's a lot of scriptures that says, husbands, don't be bitter to your wives. Why does it say that? Because it can happen. Because, hey, look, man, I got to get this. I got to get this precept. Why does it tell a man not to be bitter towards a woman? And, it is what it is. Why we got to do these type of lessons, man. Let's get that precept, man. Ecclesiastes 7:26 says, and I find more bitter than death the woman. I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. All right? So these women's hearts, their minds are snares and nets. Bro, it's like a minefield. It's like trying to tiptoe through a minefield. You never know what's going to trigger a female. Okay? And it's stupid. It's really dumb that, in this society, you got to tiptoe around the person that's supposed to be a subject unto you. Esau have created a living hell, man, which the Lord allowed him to do it. All right? But it's bullshit, man. You could try, you could even be having respect unto the weaker vessel, and you can still offend in their eyes, man. You can still offend in their eyes, and it's bullshit. All right? Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. All right? And this is why brothers do those videos of saying that you women got to get in order. All right? The time's just coming, man. We ain't going to need to be no pushback. We're going to need to be working together with each other, man. You see? We're going to need to be working together. And sadly, it just doesn't seem like that's going to be possible on this side. I don't know. Sometimes even with, I just don't know. I don't know if the trouble that's coming is going to be enough for some women to humble them down. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I had another precept. Find more bitter than death the woman. I read that one. mean, that's pretty much the main one I wanted to get, man. You know, so yeah, and also, like I said, I read the ones that say, I quoted the one that says, "Husbands, don't be bitter against your wives." All right, because women women can get bitter, man. You know, when a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh yeah, that's the other precept I wanted to get. All right, that's the other precept I wanted to get. It's a lot here, you know, I'm being goofy, you know, doing my little song, man. R. Kelly. Looking at, let me get this precept. It said, yeah. Oh, I'm just typing up top, Salakia. Get this precept. Come on now, load up. Stupid thing. Matthew 5. And am I looking for 32? Matthew 5 and 32. Right, Matthew 5 and 32. I'm just get to the point. It says, "But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery, and whosoever she shall marry her that is divorced committeth adultery." All right, and what did the disciples say? Let me see. Boom. I gotta look it up because it was in the other account. Matthew 19 and 10, his disciples say unto him, if the case be so with the man, if the case of the man be so with his wife, it is not good to marry. Matthew 19. And let's just get the full, you know. Matthew 19 and 9, which, you know, we already read it. And 10 is the point that I wanted. And then when you get to verse 11, it says, "But he said unto them, all men cannot receive this saying, save to whom it is given." You know, for there are some that are eunuchs, and so on and so forth. So there are some men that chose not to have sex, you know what I'm saying, from their mother's womb. They never did from their mother's womb because the Lord ordained that for their lives. And there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of men, you know, put in those priestly positions. And there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. He is able to receive it, let him receive it. You see, so there are some men who can resist that temptation to sex, and then there are some men who cannot. You know what I'm saying? And shit, man. That trouble in the flesh, man, that shit get real strong on you, man. It make you want to be bitter sometimes, man. It piss you off, bro. Like that shit angers you, bro. When you see women acting a fucking ass out there, or you deal with shit in your relationship, bro, that shit make you be like, man, that shit make you put you on another level. A level that a woman we ain't gonna never understand and it's gonna continue to get emotional about. You know, you could lay the framework out, but there's no accountability. You can show a woman that the shit that they did was bullshit, and they'll always find something to point back at you. Well, you did this, or you did that. I take offense at this part. Well, how do we get to that part? How do we get here? You know? How do we get to this level? You know? But it is what it is, man. I mean, shit. Half of you want, you know, one side of it, you feel like, you know, well, shit, man, I wish it was better. But then on the other side, you realize it ain't gonna be better because we ain't in the kingdom. It ain't gonna be better. This is just what we gotta deal with on this side. The bullshit. You know? That's it. The bullshit. Especially if you in this truth. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? I say unfortunately, but I mean, honestly, it's like a rite of passage, you know? This is what you have to go to in order to receive the kingdom, man. But anyway, man, I guess that's enough ranting and getting that off my chest about, you know, women and shit, man. It's, you know, this shit here is some bullshit. That's what we gotta deal with, though. You know, that's what we gotta deal with. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, man. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. With that, I want to say Shalom, Abba Babal, Shalom.